We love every game on Friday, May 2nd, 2025. I'm Asset Store Bear. I have 5 great games on sale for $5 or less. First, Pathogen X. Pathogen X is a first-person survival horror game. Players are tasked with neutralizing a biological threat in an underground laboratory. The game features a chilling atmosphere and detailed environments. Players face a diverse range of deadly mutants they must combat. Navigating challenges, solving puzzles, and wielding an arsenal of weapons are key gameplay elements. Players praise the smooth gunplay and creative boss fights. The gameplay experience is reminiscent of classic survival horror titles like Resident Evil. Despite some minor technical issues, the atmospheric presentation and satisfying combat engage players. ADA 1% positive of 173 reviews, $4.99 on Steam. That's 50% off the list price of $9.99. Next, Mourn. The core gameplay loop revolves around switching between attack and support skills to strategically manage an army of customizable undead demons. Players praise the game's fast-paced, hectic combat that requires quick thinking to balance offensive and defensive priorities. The satisfying progression system allows players to gradually unlock new spells, abilities, and minion types, to experiment with novel build combinations across runs. The dark fantasy aesthetic and focus on the power fantasy of being a battle-commanding necromancer resonates strongly with reviewers. 84% positive of 264 reviews, $4.49 on Steam. That's 70% off the list price of $14.99. Next, Super Alloy Ranger. Super Alloy Ranger combines the platforming and boss battles of Mega Man X with the melee combat of Mega Man Zero. Players can choose between the long-range gunner marksman Kelly or close-quarters combat robot number 2, each with unique movesets and special weapons. The game features tight controls, challenging but fair-level design, vibrant pixel art, and a catchy chiptune soundtrack. Quality of life improvements include a forgiving checkpoint system and flexible energy management for special abilities. While translation can be rough, players praise the solid gameplay, variety in enemies and bosses, and non-linear level structure. 90% positive of 250 reviews, $4.99 on Steam. That's 50% off the list price of $9.99. Next, Slaycation Paradise. Slaycation Paradise blends twin-stick shooter and tower defense gameplay in a darkly comedic, post-apocalyptic world. Players can customize their defensive setups using an array of turrets and traps to fend off bizarre, often humorous enemies. The game's arsenal of wacky weapons, from flamethrowers to cat-launching devices, allows for creative and satisfying combat. Slaycation Paradise's addictive gameplay loop balances resource management, defensive planning, and relentless shooting to survive escalating challenges. The offbeat sense of humor and visually striking environments complement the engaging core mechanics. 83% positive of 111 reviews, $2.24 on Steam. That's 85% off the list price of $4.99. Finally, Love, Money, Rock and Roll. This visual novel follows the story of Nikolai, a Japanese student of Soviet immigrant descent whose ordinary life is upended by mysterious threats and the reappearance of his ex-girlfriend, Catherine. Nikolai must navigate relationships with 4 distinct heroines: the loyal childhood friend Himitsu, the aloof class representative Kagome, the wealthy and haughty Ellie, and the enigmatic Catherine. Players' choices shape Nikolai's fate and uncover the forces at play behind the scenes. Reviewers praise the game's strong character development, immersive 1980s atmosphere, and multi-layered narrative that rewards repeated playthroughs to piece together the full picture. The visuals and music also receive consistent acclaim, elevating the overall experience. 83% positive of $33.99 reviews, $4.99 on Steam. That's 50% off the list price of $9.99. That's everything for today. This has been Asset Store Bear. See you next time.